My coworker secretly sent emails pretending to be me. HR helped cover it up. I noticed it slowly at first. The kind of slow that makes you doubt yourself. An email thread I didn't remember writing. A meeting recap that referenced decisions I was sure I hadn't made. My name attached to choices that didn't sound like me at all. At first, I blamed myself. You're tired, I thought. You've been busy. Maybe you just forgot. But the feeling didn't go away. It sharpened. One afternoon, a client called me and opened with, "Hey, I'm sorry if my response came off harsh. I didn't mean to upset you." I frowned, pulling up our correspondence. Upset me how? There was a pause. Then a soft, confused laugh. Your email yesterday, the one about contract revisions. My stomach dropped. I didn't send an email yesterday, I said carefully. Another pause. Longer this time. Well, the client said, hesitant, it came from you. Your signature and everything. When I hung up, my hands were shaking. I opened the email. My name, my title, the company formatting I'd used 1,000 times. But the tone? Cold, curt, almost hostile. That's not how I write, I thought. That's not my voice. I checked the metadata. It wasn't sent from my computer. It came from hers. I didn't want to escalate immediately. HR always tells you to address concerns directly first. So I did. I waited until the office quieted down, then walked over to her desk. Hey, I said, can we talk privately for a second? She smiled, easy, relaxed, and followed me into an empty conference room. I closed the door. I need to ask you something, I said. Have you been logging into my email? She blinked once, then laughed. Oh, yeah, she said lightly. I do that sometimes. My brain stalled. Sometimes, what? She shrugged. When things are urgent, it's faster than looping you in. And honestly, I'm better at phrasing client stuff. I stared at her. You've been emailing clients as me. She waved a hand. Relax. It saves time. You should be grateful. Did you email HR too? I asked. She tilted her head, thinking. Probably. I mean, we're on the same team. My heart started pounding. You can't do that, I said. That's impersonation. It needs to stop. Immediately. She rolled her eyes. God, you're being dramatic. No one cares. She opened the door and walked out like we'd just discussed lunch plans. She was right. About one thing. She didn't care at all. I brought everything to our screenshots, metadata, client statements, dates, times. The hour rep's eyebrows knit together as she scrolled. This is concerning, she said. Impersonation is a serious violation. Relief washed over me. Finally, I thought. Someone sees it. We'll look into this, she said. Thank you for coming forward. A week passed. Then Our called me back in. Same office. Same chairs. Different tone. We spoke with your coworker, the representative said carefully. She's a high performer. My stomach tightened. She didn't deny it, HR continued. But her intentions weren't malicious. She logged into my account, I said. She spoke as me. They nodded. We're viewing this as a collaborative miscommunication. I blinked. Hey, what? Maybe you could be more flexible, they suggested. She was trying to help. I leaned forward. If she sends an email as me and a client complains, who's responsible? Silence. I need that answer, I said. They didn't give one. That's when things started getting worse. She began CCing leadership on emails sent from my account. I wouldn't even see them until hours later. When a client complained about her tone, the feedback was logged under my name. One afternoon, my manager pulled me aside. Some clients feel your communication has become abrupt, he said gently. My chest tightened. That's not me, I said. Those emails weren't written by me. He hesitated. Well, they came from your account. That was the moment it clicked. If this continues, I realized, I'll be the one fired. Emails from my account started CCing leadership. Client complaints landed in my file. My manager pulled me aside. Your communication style has changed, he said. I realized then that the story being told about me wasn't coming from my mouth. It was coming from my email. After HR restricted my access, not hers, I stopped hoping the system would work. I stopped trying to be believed. The morning it broke, she stormed in late. Her face was red, her smile tight. She marched straight to my desk. What did you tell them? She demanded. I told the truth, I said. She scoffed. You think you won? 5 minutes later, security walked in. They didn't look at me. They looked at her. Can you come with us? One of them said. Her confidence cracked. What is this? She snapped. HR appeared behind them. Today will be your last day. The office froze. She turned toward me, eyes wild. You did this, she said. You couldn't just let it go. I stood. You spoke as me, I said. You tried to make me disappear. She laughed bitterly. I carried this team, she shouted. They needed me. Security stepped in. As they walked her out, she looked back. You think this makes you powerful? I met her gaze. No, I said. It makes me accountable. 2 weeks later, I was terminated. No warning. No explanation. Just a meeting. A script. A box. I called my lawyer. My lawyer didn't even blink. They just finalized their mistake, he said. We filed for wrongful termination. He listened quietly as I spoke. When I finished, he asked one question. Do you have proof? I have everything, I said. There was a pause. Then he said, good. Because this isn't just impersonation. It's retaliation. He explained it slowly, like he'd done this 100 times. Unauthorized account access. HR knowledge. Failure to intervene. Restricted access after a complaint. Now add termination, he said. That's wrongful. My hands shook, not from fear. From relief. For the first time, someone wasn't minimizing it. He wasn't asking me to be flexible. He was asking me to be precise. From that point on, I stopped speaking casually. Everything went through my lawyer. Emails were shorter, sharper. Leadership started asking for audits. Security logs were pulled. And suddenly, very suddenly, everyone cared about access controls. My lawyer called me 3 days after discovery began. His voice was calm, almost amused. They pulled the access controls, he said. I sat down slowly. The email system logs? Everything, he replied. Login timestamps, IP addresses, device IDs. He paused. You're not going to like this, he added. And you're going to love it. We met in his office later that afternoon. He slid a printed packet across the table. Let's walk through this, he said. Page 1 showed my email account. My name, my credentials, my access history. Then he tapped a highlighted column. These are the login times when emails were sent by you. I scanned the list. Dates, times. Some were during meetings I'd been physically present in. Some were during lunch breaks. One was during a client call, a call that had been recorded. I looked up. I was talking to a client during this, I said. He nodded. Exactly. He flipped the page. This is where it gets interesting. The next page showed IP addresses. Every company-issued device has a unique identifier, he explained. Laptops, desktops, even docked stations. He pointed to a repeating code. This device accessed your account 73 times over 4 months. My stomach twisted. That's her workstation, I said. Yes, he replied. And here's the kicker. He flipped again. This same device accessed her account immediately before and after logging into yours. Sometimes within 30 seconds. I swallowed. She wasn't guessing my password, I said. No, he said. She had it. Then he showed me a timeline. Emails sent from my account. Followed by emails from hers. Back to back. HR emails sent, by me. Sent while I was badge logged into conference rooms. Access controls don't lie, he said. They don't care about intent. They care about activity. He leaned back. This proves impersonation. Then came the part that made the room go quiet. Internal IT tickets. Requests from HR to review account access concerns. Dates. Timestamps. HR requested these logs 2 weeks before restricting your access, he said. I stared at the page. They saw this? I asked. Yes. And they still restricted you, he finished. My lawyer didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. This is the sequence, he said, laying it out. Coworker accesses your account repeatedly. You report impersonation. HR pulls access logs. HR confirms unauthorized access. HR takes no corrective action. You submit a formal complaint. Your access is restricted. Your duties are removed. You are terminated. He looked at me. That's retaliation, he said. And now we can prove it. In mediation, their attorney tried once. They said it was shared workflow confusion. My lawyer slid the logs across the table. Then explain why her device accessed my client's inbox while my client was on the phone with me, he said. Silence. They tried again. She was assisting. Assisting doesn't require logging in as another employee 73 times, he replied. More silence. Then came the final blow. These emails were sent under my client's identity to HR, my lawyer said. Which means HR relied on falsified communications to justify disciplinary action. He closed the folder. That's not just wrongful termination, he said. That's institutional negligence. They settled within weeks. Quietly. No admission. No apology. Just a check, a non-disclosure clause, and a sudden round of policy updates. Mandatory password resets. Two-factor authentication, revised access protocols, controls they somehow didn't need until they were exposed. If like videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.